Can you tell that Dave is not running the show by the fact that I forgot to uncheck loop on the intro video? Thank you all for joining us as we are episode 30 of Stack Card. Our good friend, director of content, Dave, is off enjoying monogamy at a concert with his wife, loving life. It sounds like a good time, actually.
Yep.
Let's see. This week we got a couple of decks to go through, including one featuring one VHS, the actual Brian Wait for It, which that deck is already in flux based on looking at new old school pack cards and etc.
Yeah.
So we'll probably bring Schmidt on to talk about it because we have many things that we can do with the deck. It's finally maybe getting support, but then again, a super protected strike that's like what 7 to a 9, 6 to an 8 is never bad.
No,
it can be a follow up. I don't want to talk about tag. I'm gonna be honest. What? Also, what you gonna say? You didn't play but like 2 fucking cards, right?
He got to watch it just like you did, Drew.
Yeah, I was like, I was like, all you did was hurt your wrist from rolling. Let's see. All right, and on the last second, we have. Why don't we warm up? So, our first deck that we got is won by our frequent collaborator, the old school champion, one Paul Morrell. He is
who also got to watch like the first 2 crowd meters. So
he did get to watch the first 2 crowd meters. This guy was like gimmicking a decent amount, but otherwise just getting his head bounced off the fucking turf by lukewarm Stephen Houston. Let's see. Share screen.
We should have had the Chuck chair.
Right. I've got a chair behind me I could have right there. For those wondering, yes, I am. I'm coming to you new from the realm of HD, a new webcam. I'm also, for those of you who have been checking who've seen my social media, I'm in the midst of cleaning my house and like redoing a lot. So like, all the stuff that was over here got shoved backward, and now you can see it in HD. I'm working on it. That's actually becoming more of like a closet to actually store stuff. I'm just working around stuff. I've cleaned 2 computers today. I've wiped down a desk. I've been using the hell out of like a Mr. Clean spray and paper towels, just cleaning every damn thing, which is very unlike me. Let's see. Is that screen 2? Yes, there we go. All right. Mr. Pollywood. Old school defense number 4, playing the high roller with the old school title belt. An entertaining ass 1 through 6, baby. Punch, lock up, headlock, kick, hip toss, armbar. Yep.
Wow.
And then he's
Oh boy.
yeah, bro. We are going through it in the old school division. We have literally the same line, 7 through 9. Filtering, posing with the crowd. Crowd's got my back, vice grip. I might have worked in a head like a. I almost said head scratch, but that's not what.
But you can't.
Yeah, I was going to say a forearm shot line, just for some shuffle in. But filtering is always good, and you already have a filter-ish gimmick. Running leg drop to draw a bunch, hopefully. Hanging neck breaker to reduce turn rolls. Finger breaker to top deck a sub. It looked like he was focusing the sub in this match because they had the same. They were tied on sub. Meteora, because he also had a dead 13. This is actually like a horrendous stat matchup for Paul. Like, he has not had a good stat matchup yet as an old school defense. So Meteora, which is Draw the bottom 2 cards of your deck, then bury 1 in your hand. And then Samoan Driver is just literally the same thing. Kind of limited old school wise there too. Bow and Arrow 15. We got 1, baby. We got 1 damn stop live.
And it was big. He used it to stop the kick.
Huge. It was huge. 16 through 18, we get a bit better. We get Mounted Turnbuckle Punches, Powerbomb over the top rope, Trio Low. We at least get some finish recursion and stop recursion. It's good. Elbow strikes through leg lock. Yeah, those are the stops, all right. Hell yeah, brother. Clothesline, flip 3, add 1. Backbreaker, flip 3, add 1. And then standing ankle lock. Look at your opponent's hand and pick up a card.
Oh boy.
I cannot believe that this is a format that would kill for a lariat. Like, just absolutely, just like I would, Paul would like pay American dollars for a lariat. We got the increased max hand size, 25 through 27 as just stop anys. I mean, they're stop anys and they work.
Yep.
And then finishes. He ran all old finishes. The big blind.
Well, does he have to though? Or I guess he doesn't. I don't know.
I am quite literally not clear on that. He does. All right. Well, whack.
Yeah.
All right.
He doesn't have the option.
Well, he hit the Texas Hold'em to win, I believe, as he was focusing subs. Let's see. Actually, I know Ant did not run a 15, even though he had a live one, which was interesting. Let's see. But yeah, Mr. Pollywood got his head stomped in for 2 crowd meters and then eventually ended up coming back. It was bad for a while.
I mean, crowd meter 1 when Stephen Houston hit the +2 finish roll.
+2 finish roll on crowd meter 1. He literally could only roll 5 or 6 to not kill Paul immediately.
Yeah.
And then he hit the 6 to a 10. And Paul was like, oh, thank God. Yeah, that old school, very fun. Please don't. The joke of botching his finishes. It was a 10. Like, that's the thing. He hit it with the gimmick. It's like his botch was a 9 and 10. That's not even like a botch. But most of the time, if you hit a crowd meter 110, you take it.
Yeah. Let's
see. So that was the old school defense. Let me find. Big one in the streets this week. I got La Phoenix.
I would hate for someone to make Top Cut with La Phoenix tomorrow. That would just be awful if someone played La Phoenix tomorrow and made Top Cut.
My friends never want to see La Phoenix again, and meh.
And she's right on the edge of making it to Worlds. So if she gets put in World Prison, we would just all really hate that. She
is just literally edging. I do not know how to clear ads. That's unfortunately. Drew only play decks that make the game go 7 hours. All right. So here's the truth of it, Chuck. Here's the truth of it. Yeah. Also, fuck you, Night Terror. This guy plays. He sits there like a pervert, waiting for a bump, and throws a finish with no emphasis. It was like, I'm hitting you with a Popa press slam and a quarter clutch. Also, who's playing Mimic for Faction Wars this time? Huh? That's what I thought. But if you couldn't tell, the reason why the TVA, so in the last 3 weekly events, TVA has won each one, and it's been a different person each time. The simplest way I can describe why we are successful is that we are fucking like, and this isn't like a trademark infringement or anything. It's like people use this term far too lately. We are actually fucking haters of each other. Like we will do shit specifically to counter other people so much. Like it is absurd. I played Chuck with Terry Glamazon 2 weeks ago, and this fucking guy has not been seen without Impact his family yet.
Whoa. I was told that he ran champion at Kickstarter. I saw it on a Steve Resk post that he was running champion at Kickstarter.
Yeah, let's pull up that before we get to LaPhoenix, because Steve Resk.
Are you telling me that he is selling a false bill of goods?
He's trying to get people at his own locals to try and take champion of Kickstarter first when they already have it. I heard that. I heard a little birdie told me that that's what happened. Jeff Delisle won locals, and the first thing it just snap grab champion of Kickstarter. I already had one, but he wanted the bear version, which granted, it's the most expensive one, so why not? All right, I am scrolling down trying to find that line. So that's the third most recent one. I got fourth. Boo. I did kill Chuck in this, and that was very fun. This was the this event. This event was the one. I said, "Hey, I think I'm going to be busy working on my room. I don't think I'm going to play tonight. So Chuck, you can put the Impact his family away." So he played Admiral Grumpy with El Diablo, and I roll up with the dog, which, for those who don't know, is a stop recycling nightmare if her spotlight is not blanked. So Chuck was like,
7-hour games.
I didn't mean to quite lie. I really wasn't going to, and then I saw a couple people that I enjoyed playing, like Brian Lee playing, so I was going to play. But Chuck rolled up. I caught him lacking, as it were, and he didn't even have like a roaring elbow line to cover his bases. Let's see. Jesus, how far down is this post? You know what? I'm fine. You know, it's a decently busy discussion group week. I hope. Where the hell?
Maybe you just need to search Steve.
Here we go. Here we go. Finally, killer card combos from last night's boss fight. In Super Show the Game, one combo can unleash next level power. Now, didn't even say that I won, but LaPhoenix was the victor that night. Backlash at the table. That is not the combo that makes her. It is not. She has plenty of keywords 25 through 27. Backlash
I don't know that I would necessarily a keyword as a combo. It's just, you probably should be running keywords in a keyword deck. I don't know.
Yeah.
What you did with another one, yes, it would be considered a combo.
Right, yeah. Leader of the Black Sheep, this is Boss playing it, and his combo was rejected. Sure. Limit draw, that makes sense. This was the one. So he said Chuck played champion of Kickstarter into the supermodel kick. Which,
John Polverino is just really helping them out in the higher class, running their champion of Kickstarter.
Higher class, Olympic captain.
Chuck is just really taking in under the tutelage of John Polverino.
He has always been on Team Polverino, it's true. Actually made the call to make sure that they would get Polverino on the higher class so he could take on not direct leadership, because that belongs to Danny Thunder, but definitely the mentor role to a young player of the year, Colby Cram, and Chuck, he sees P as a mentor, so he definitely wants him on the team. I know for a fact that Polverino and Colby Cram get along great, but just absolutely vicious lies being spread by Steve Resk, saying that Chuck was playing champion of Kickstarter. The TVA owns one champion of Kickstarter. Trey,
that was my question. I was like, when did Chuck get a champion of Kickstarter on his own? Because I have it's sitting underneath my desk right now. So when did he get this bear?
Yeah, when the hell did he get this? And now, granted, this seems like a fine combo, right? Lead finish, unstoppable. Yeah, sounds good. But he played Impact his family just for me. And we met in the finals. And I killed him crowd beater 0-10 in a TLC.
Which is crazy, that he's not running Dr. Dick or Piglet would be a combo. Or Eddie Hall would be a combo with it.
Right, yeah. And we have Colby Cram with Toss Out of the Ring. Toss Out of the Ring is actually far more, and this was Bombada, I believe. flip one. He was Chuck has been traumatized by the spotlight because he that dog spotlight has put the fear of God into him. And with that segue, we'll go to the winner of the Thursday night fights. We have La Phoenix, the entrance front row fan. Once per match, when the crowd meter is 2 or greater, your first breakout roll is +2. Trey, I have kicked out of so many 13s and 14s with this card because it combos incredibly well with the spotlight. Phoenix down. You may discard a card from your hand to re-roll your breakout roll. So if you get hit with a 13 or a 14, you get 2 chances to hit that bitch with the +2.
Yep.
So incredibly hard to kill. So let's go down the all of these keywords. You'll see that I have very few non-keywords in this deck. And the Phoenix is, during your opponent's turn, your power, technique, and agility, so your 8, 9, 7, are +1 for each card you have in play with Ash, Fire, or Burn in the name Max +3. So your you can unless you're up against Titan, I guess, you can stop stuff on a power 11. You have a tech 12 and you have an agility 10. But normally you're running a strike 10 because you take the one that's always there.
So once you get set up, you're basically one-sided rah-rah.
Yeah, pretty much. And let's see. So for keywords, we got Cosmics, and this is how I pronounce them when I play La Phoenix, and it can get annoying to people dealing with it. I have Cosmic Smash, Burn Down, America Fires Back, Flash Kick, Colossal Clash, Boss Drops Off the Fire Panadas, Barrel Burner, Trash Can Uprising. This is the one. So Chuggy is, if not the king, at least the court jester or prince of jank, right? I show him, I play the card Brainwashed, and he calls me a motherfucker, like, because he realizes that I am running 2 skill finishes. So he has to 14 my Brainwashed.
I also had to do that in the Bum Night fights. I had to 14. You're brainwashed.
Yeah, because Brainwashed is either if you're behind, it's hey, we're just gonna derail right quick, and I'll just take my chances. Which, you're a defensive deck anyway, so you just take your chances. And then you take, if it hits and you have finishes in discard, you'll just be like, all right, I'll just pick up my 2 skill finishes. Chug from a trash can, another keyword there, and some shuffle in. That's pretty neat, and it'll help you in Ring of Fire. Gathering the trash can to shuffle in grapples, which are your most protected. 12 doesn't have a keyword, so I just run some draw, pin into the corner. Cosmic Fire Punch. We're punching
crazy.
Through
we had to get to card number 12 before we did not have a keyword.
A card number 12 before we didn't have a keyword, and we actually add a keyword here. So we're punching Chuck through the chest on 13. This, I had Wave Breaking Kendo. There is now a keyword. I actually got it in the order with the prizes for winning this event was the Union Sanctioned Fire Bomb on 14. But I will say, Wave Breaking Kendo Stick did win me the TLC match against Chuck because I was able to flip his finish grapple. And so he hit diving.
They have the correct card for the Wave Breaking Kendo Stick too. That'd been just terrible if they didn't.
A real shame. I bet you like Cosmic Fire Punch. So Bombada, we went over Boss's terrible combo post. We went over Paul's
the very exciting old school winning old school
title defense. And now we are in the middle of the La Phoenix deck. The old school defense. It's very entertaining. So Wave Breaking Kendo, I'll miss Wave Breaking Kendo when it's gone, but it's also, when I have a 14 keyword, I kind of got to run it. I desperately need a keyword on 15, though. I need a tech stop with Ash, Burn, or Fire so bad. Because then I just take out the
I hope it says both players' skills are equal to the printed skills.
Oh hell no, that's rude as hell. So there's
great is a keyword.
There's a 16 missing. Brandon is going to be adding it onto Get Dice soonish. Swashbuckle Barrage, which is the Captain Con, Swashbuckle Barrage, which is the Captain Con card, which for each strike you have in play, you can put a non-stop into play from your opponent's discard pile, which it's very fitting. The only time that I played that card, that I wanted to play that card with intent to actually fuck up somebody, was against an Emphasizing who would have immediately killed me by blowing up his own cards. Like it would have just been a terrible non-finish. Non-finish. Yeah, I misspoke. Yes, it's a non-finish. What is the criteria for a card to be allowed in this format? So the format I'm currently describing was open, or I guess this was non-worlds or whatever. But this was the formats are typically restricted to old school, which is this type of deck where you use these
very basic cards.
Basic cards from the starter deck and from our 10th anniversary set and the old school packs, depending on that. And then there are other specific formats.
Super Lucha.
Super Lucha is another big format. But this you can use whatever cards. But the reason mine are all like themed is because I'm playing a character that has the keywords.
The keyword gimmick.
Yeah. So Swashbuckle Barrage is a fun card to try that. It hasn't quite worked out super well, but it's still a keyword on 16. Like I'm gonna run it right. 17. Working Mom makes Trash Can and Pineapple champions. Matthew's favorite card name.
It was his favorite card before, but
right, yeah. It's good draw and it's a keyword. Like, and it keywords into. So I have Trap in the Trash Can. This is one of the cards that like really do this because not only is it a keyword on a sub, which I don't have a lot of, it is it can't be removed from play. So if someone tries to APOC all of your setup, this card ain't going anywhere. Like you will have at least +1 to your skills for everything and a follow-up that'll stay in play. So we have Blindside Smash. And the reason I have all these trash cans, other than the keywords, this is the most sus card I got in my deck, man. This is the one where it's like end of game, I gotta get a fucking trash can in play. That's why I'm running Trash Can Uprising and Gathering the Trash Can, because I have to get a trash can in play. If you have hold the trash can. If you have a card in play with trash can in the name and your opponent has another submission in play, stop any submission. Shuffle one from your discard pile in the deck. It is a good secondary effect. Like like no bullshit. Like that is a good effect, but you have to have a keyword in play for it to be active, which has caught like it did allow me to get hit with finishes before, and so it is very scary. We have Crash and Burn on 21. For the same reason I love Trap in the Trash Can, Atomic Knee Smash is so good. You are going to a high crab meter in this deck because you are not going to die. So this becomes a lead follow-up that can't be removed from play, and it's also a keyword. Just the amount of people who have had to 15 this card at the Pass and Bury stage, and then I'll throw my Spotlight Strike. I mean, it's still like 7 to a 10 or 7 to a 9 at least. It's still like decent bonuses. I'll throw it. If you want a deck list for a Chain Skull, I can provide one, and I'm pretty good with it. I'm also a Terra Skull enjoyer. If it's the Steel Chain one, I love it. There's one of these cards that, speaking of that, the 23 in that deck, Unchained Aggression. The keywords on 23 suck ass. Like, set up the trash can will do you nothing. It will only help your opponent. It increases your 5 to a 6 for breakout rolls, and it doesn't boost anything. So this one I'm just running like discard 1, draw 2, add 1. Like pretty sick. The other one is Dumpster Fire Drop, which I don't want to flip 5 cards, shuffle 1 and draw 1. I don't want to do Neck Vice, a removal card. Needed it to blow up any gimmick blankers. You nasty people.
You want them on the keyword here?
I don't know what keyword's there.
You might not have it. Isn't Chuggy the keyword here?
That's at 23.
Oh, it's 23. Okay.
Yeah, rolling Chuggy with a trash can for the same reason won't do me anything. It'll increase my sub on finish roll. Yeah, because it increases sub. Yep, that's the one I got. I may have most of it in a deck box off the side. I could try and pull it up in a minute. Yep, I love it. All right, and so these are the ones where it's like crowd meter 1 or greater. I got your ass. Like crowd meter, this deck lives at crowd meter 1 or greater because we got backlash with the ladder. The amount of times someone gimmick blanks me, they throw a finished grapple at me, and I'm like, all right, backlash with the ladder, blow up that gimmick blanker. They're like, fuck. It was so annoying. Backlash with the table for the same thing. Draw 2, shuffle 1 in. Always, if they throw subs into you when you have a trash can in play, you just get free recursion on your finishes. It's so fucking good. And then 27, same effect. It's a fire rescue hold. Thank you, Tim White, for all the fire cards. Draw 2, shuffle 1 in. Really good.
So we have, from 1 through 27, we have 23 keywords.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can run a keyword there. So it could easily be 24. All right. So the downside of the Phoenix. Her stock finishes are dog shit terrible. Like the spotlight is decent. It's 7 to a 9, 10 to an 11. Like, okay. But it's a very good spotlight effect. So I run, and the reason I run Brainwashed, I run Popa Press Slam because if you live at high crowd meter, that sharpshooter effect will save your life. Like crowd meter 4, like crowd meter 5, I played against Bob, and I hit one of these, and I said, "Good night, Bob." And it was
after they played for 45 minutes.
That's true. I mean, listen, man, he could have killed me. He chose to make it a ladder match, Trey. Popa Press. Oh yeah, you and I and Trey, we're all big Papa lovers. Yeah, we all in the constellation. We love Popa Press Slam, and then also huge Carter clutch guy for the same reason. It's 9 to a 10 and sharpshooter effect on your bottom 2. Way better than what she had. Now let's look at her original ones. This is the one where like Chuggy was like, yeah, this card just doesn't need to exist. So her finish sub is 2 to the 5, 2 to the 6.
And so you've got that and a +1 to your 9 and a draw card.
With a Carter clutch. So yeah, no other effects. But I guess, it being a keyword doesn't matter because it's on your opponent's turn. So if you hit this, it does nothing anyway. The grapple, after either player breaks out, you may add one keyword from discard pile to hand, and this card remains in play. So you lose your finish grapple, and you make your 5 a 6. Whoop-de-doo.
And it's not a keyword.
Yeah, this is the one Chuggy was looking at her stock finishes. It was like, there's just no reason for this card to exist. It is so bad. So, by hook or by crook, by using these skill finishes, I have made this deck a fucking nightmare. My friends hate to play it because they play all these competitors with gigantic finishes. They hit me with one, and I say, sit the fuck down. We're playing more because I'm kicking out of that bitch. Unless like Chuck did to me one time in the bum fights, you just have to win like 4 turns in a row after a breakout when I have no keywords in play. That's it. Like you got a 1, 2, 3. Her, I'll say I have used Get Things Rolling the most in this deck than any other deck for the simple reason I need to get a keyword in play. It's like with crowd meter 0, I need at least 2 10s. Like that's it. Like if I can get 2 10s in play for a breakout, I feel okay. Let's see. Other competitor I have is Chainsaw Jenny, but I'm not a fan of Ultra specific. Yeah, he's going to get more support. He's going to get more support, but it's still not great for Chainsaw Jimmy. Boss loves him, but like, I guess for Chainsaw Jimmy, like you do get a good effect when you hit those, but most of those are on strikes too, so it's not as good when you're high strike, high power, high grapple. You don't have keywords on your good cards. Let's see. So
but picking a comp that Boss likes, between Chainsaw Jimmy and Terror Skull, you're going to get support. So
Terror Skull. Let me see if I've got that Terror Skull deck over here. Let's see. Yeah, if you get a deck that he really likes, definitely stick with it because he knows how angry I am with him over all the Sergeant Yoga nonsense that happened after he drafted him for Faction Wars and immediately printed hella good keywords for him while Faction Wars is still going on. Let's see. Yeah, former old school chant, and that's the thing. Don't you wish you had better keywords on stuff like that? Let's see. Oh, this is not great. Look how many cards I'm missing on this deck. All right. Let me see. See if I can just build a chainsaw, not a chainsaw. Let's see. Oh no, it's not. It's not like the app at all. So he said Terror Skull. Those who don't know, Chain or Terror. Love this deck. Boss, I played this in the Underworld tournament at Capticon, and Boss was shocked. So for finishes, I run the Terror Rising because it's 7 to a 10, and then 5 plus. It's automatically a 5 to an 8 if you have. I don't really know what I'm doing. Listen, man, the app works great. Oh yeah, that's the thing. It is definitely an app godsend for building decks. Like that, it's like we will take it not working that great on desktop for it to be like incredibly good in the palm of my hand. Let's see, for finishes, yeah, there's the finished grapple. Yeah, I definitely run the Terrified because that is 6 to a 9. It's 5 to a 7 automatically without any other keywords. And then your opponent discards a card from the hand for each other keyword, or for each card, or each keyword you have. So it could be like discard 10. Like that easy in that deck. And then for strike, I think I just run the follow-up. Just if it hits, it hits.
Yep.
Let's see. Let's look at the chain cards on Get Diced. I can at least do that. Because I know, let's see. Definitely run Chain Wrestling at 2 because it's 6 to a 7 and 5 to a 6 if you just hit it. Dog Off the Chain is a godsend. All of these See One Stop Ones made the deck. Like, no bullshit. Dog Off the Chain, Tales of Terror, Terror Strikes. So you can run Backlash with the Steel Chain with no issues if you want it. Let's see. Crunching Chain Assaults. The 25 Unchained Hammer Strike. Going over the Steel Chain. Boss did us a solid. We got the Rip and Ship Terror Spin. Yeah. The Steel Chain deck did a lot of these. Unchained Wizard Knee made Chris Pate so angry because it blanks Apocalypse and it can't be stopped by Beg for Mercy. So
Chuck also cried about that one, I think.
Yeah, Chuck would also cry about it. I am running.
I can't pass the Barry APOC and throw it over and over again.
Yeah, and Yaz is right. I am on it. I am on it in excellent art I'm getting hit by the MS-DOS wizard. So
what is he hitting you with? Is it a knee?
The Unchained Wizard knee?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Right, yeah. So you can try and search out the original Terraskull like this V1 came with the finishes I was talking about, the Terror Rising. Terabyte's fine. It just has different keywords that I don't really want to mess with.
Yeah, you don't want to be combining all those extra keywords because it just kind of makes
you don't want to have to serve two masters, right? So I will tell you, the entrance that I run in this deck is definitely my good friend Sean Carter's, Jay-Z's Decent with the Steel Chain. Decent with the Steel Chain says, during your turn, it's considered a Steel Chain match for your card effects. Once per match, it's considered Crowd Meter 2 for your card effects with Chain in the name. That secondary effect will save your life, Crowd Meter 0. If you do not have a C1 stop one and you run all those the backlash with the Steel Chain or the Unchained Hammer Strike. And also, you are on an 8/9 Agility Strike, and this card is sick. Steel Chain Spine Buster.
That's going to be the hard one to find.
That is going to be the hard one to find. Steel Chain Spine Buster. It says your submission skill is +2 during finish rolls. So automatically you get 7 to a 9 and 5 to a 6 from the keyword. If you have another follow-up in play, and this is a Steel Chain match, which it is because of your entrance, this card's also a finish. So if you tell me that I got 7 to a 9 and then maybe 5 to a 9 with a finish, you'll take that all day. Even if it's just a follow-up finish extra. Yeah, those are like the key cards in the deck. And Ultimate Corner Crush on 13 is the skill card. Is the other skill card because it is always on. All right, let's see. Impromptu Terraskull. I love Terraskull. You couldn't tell between Spencer Vance, LaFenix, Mr. Hyde. I love a keyword deck, man. I just try and find one that's not Gia or Theo to become a one that I like. Let's see. Yeah, also, Tri-State Tag Darby Dog Collar match. No. Also, Bombada. That's a good segue. You talk about Tri-State Tag. Our good friend Brian Schmidt has been asking us to build Wait For It for the longest fucking time. So we thought that we would build it. Now, Trey had a first draft, and then he was already like, I think I'm going to swap some cards around based on some new ones. So we were going to bring in the man himself.
I think they've got points. It's just really sad, that they have points.
I don't know about that one, dog. I don't know if that's going to be the ones that were. Also, I don't want to hear shit need to be dropped from Worlds, man. There's been so many open events recently. Like, you can play these competitors. Like, they're all over the place. Like, for people, just play. Just if you want to play your Worlds competitors, just play them. They're all over the place. Let's see. All right. So, let's welcome to the stage guy who survived the night of hell and won 2 tag matches by not doing shit, which honestly is the best way to play tag. Brian Schmidt.
Oh, hey, man.
Oh, hello, man.
What's going on?
Oh, not much. Trey thankfully took the bullet and built your competitor before I even had a chance, because I was thinking about building it, and then Trey just sends a wait for it deck list. I'm like, sick. I don't have to do this.
Yeah, I didn't know Boss was going to have those old school cards in there at all. So I'm
I was going to say, definitely some of those. I think playing it with those and the backlash line then becomes more playable.
Yeah. Also, Horse, that's you and Colby's fault. Y'all played the hell out of him. and won a decent amount. Like, yeah, no shit, he's going up to Worlds, dummy. Like, what do you think? Let's see. So let us pull up. Yeah, you sent the wait for it deck list, so I'll pull that up, and then we can edit it on the fly.
So before you get started with the lists, I've talked to Steve about Wait For It so many times on like ideas how to make them better, that like card pool and all that stuff, and I did something sneaky and it just doesn't work. The card, it's the strike fin. It's the 27 that allows me to search Eternal Conjure into the finished strike. Eternal Conjure, search your deck for one card and add it to your hand. You may play an additional card this turn.
I mean, that sounds aggressive as hell.
Yeah,
but I can see if you're running the equal 8. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I have equal 8 in here, which is pretty good with him. It's either I run the equal 8 or I run Cosmic Sheep. The 15.
That's what Trey runs. So
okay.
I was gonna say, I mean, yeah, you probably run one of the skill stops, and I ran Alien in this one, and then I ran the second skill on 22.
So initially, when I first Alien was always the 13 I ran, always, until I decided to run Kick in the Corner there and run Full Nelson at 21.
Full Nelson would also be another build, but
yeah,
that's not how I went with it this time.
So let's see. So Brian Wait For It Schmidt, the man, the myth, the legend. Sub 10, agility 9, tech 8, power 7, strike 6, grapple 5. Your opponent cannot play a follow-up or finish without a lead in play. Now, that doesn't sound incredible unless you think about stops.
Right.
So unless you have a lead in play, you can't play your 13 through 15. You can't play your 19 through 21. That's where this competitor will fuck you over.
Yep.
That is where it's like that.
Where you get the follow up and play after the lead, and then they win a turn roll, remove your lead, and then you can't throw a finish without getting your lead in play.
Yeah.
Correct.
So
yeah. I think I played against it once or twice, and when I got hit with stuff like that, I was like, oh, I see. I had to go around it.
I made the gimmick because I was sick and tired of Chris Pate hitting a running lariat or a kick in the corner on me.
Straight into a finish.
Straight to a finish, yeah. So that's why I kind of made that.
That's
the gimmick
that's
like
a
that.
good one. So entrance, we have Undisputed Tag Victory with the Animal Kingdom. Makes sense. It's a removal card. Sounds good. So we have Palm Strike. If your opponent doesn't have a lead grapple in play, stop a lead grapple, draw one, bury one.
Okay.
So theoretically, if you're
this is another thing. I think in the new old school pack, you've got removal there, right?
Yeah. What was posted
it's
removal
bad
now.
effect but removal, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So let me pull that up because
It's discard one lead your opponent has in play. I believe is the text.
Killer.
Yeah.
So
for this gimmick, yes, killer.
Yeah. So yeah, if
Cobra
your opponent does not have a lead grapple in play, stop a lead grapple. Discard one lead your opponent has in play.
Yeah.
Works so good with that.
So yeah, I mean, this 1, 3, 4, 6 is all the filter if they don't have it in play, and you're pushing strikes, so they're probably going to end up having subs in play. So that's the reason I've got the double stops there.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So double stops there and at 5. So these will probably get all swapped to removal. This is going to leave a mark. Reveal 2 cards in your hand. Add a strike. You're pushing strikes. Makes sense. Slash. Draw a card to put a strike on top. Also makes sense. Front Chancery. Got to have another removal card in there.
Yep. One of my favorites.
Yep. Thunderous Punch. Go find that strike finish. Lung Blower. Draw a card for each grapple you got in play with a double stop. So it could be hella draw. Anointed. You should have leads in play and your opponent should not. So might as well.
And you get to hit Chuck in the forehead, so that's always a plus.
And you get in that big ass forehead. We have Alien Invasion, as Trey said, Union Sanctioned Firebomb. because
On the 7? Interesting.
Well,
Power
Cole,
7 is
I mean,
live
even if
against
you're
a lot of
playing-
damn people.
Yeah.
especially when they play, I feel like indies, they're either a power 10 or they're like a power 5 or 6,
Yeah, there's no.
And, even if it's not, are they going to just stop a blank finish grapple or follow up grapple for you to get a follow up and play?
Fair.
Yeah.
That opens up your 17 and your 23 more if they're going to use that to stop the 14 when it's dead.
Listen, speaking from experience, CACs have been won because you run a stop on your 7. So I always will be like, if you got a chance, I once watched Zach actually win a Monday night against Bob Dunn because he ran a 7 seals on his 6.
I was going to say a lot of times, these lower ones, I either like running like the alien invasion or running a flip stop there. So
Yeah.
even if it's dead, it does something. But with the double draw off the grapple, or the draw off the grapple is the reason I got the double grapple there.
Or as Carlos is going through it, an alien invasion on the 5. We love it, baby. It gives me fucking life. He ran into alien invasion when he was playing AJ Styles against the dog the other day.
Oh.
He said Styles Clash. I said alien invasion, buddy. So he's got Cosmic Knee in the ropes, sub 10. I mean, vast majority of the time, sub 10 is still going to be live, right?
Yeah, that's, if it was the other way around and you were a tech 10 and a sub 8, I would kind of say running the 8 equals more, but sub 10 feels a lot more live than other 10 skills to me.
Typically, yeah, I think so too. Steel City Showdown, always good. Never be mad at Steel City. Flying Bulldog, if we're going to be running double stops for follow-ups and grapples, hella draw.
Yep.
Tree of Woe, pick up finish, sure. You do not have a draw engine, so Trey has selected Chest Buster on 19 to get you some draw.
Yeah, 19 and 21, yeah, because you don't have a draw engine.
Yeah.
Plus the fact, your 1, 3, 4, and 6 in this is just filtering. So you're not getting ahead there. So they should. And then
I
with
would keep
installing
these-
your opponent,
Yeah.
you're kind of keeping them behind, so they should have more in hand is the thought process.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if you're swapping to the removal 1 through 6, I would still keep these because for the same premise.
Yeah, they're just holding a lot of follow-ups in hand, and they don't have anything to play. So
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Catch, twist, kick. Love it. Foiled it. Love this card. Search your deck or discard pile for 3 strikes. Add 1 to your hand. Put 1 on top of your deck. Bury or put the other in your discard pile. Steel chain text never matters.
Well,
very rarely. If it does,
very rarely.
I hope you're running the entrance because if it does, it sucks in an actual steel chain match. Yeah, go and get the strike finish. Jackhammer and neck vice. Enough said, man. You're getting removal, shuffle, draw.
Yep.
Great cards. Face it, you're barking up the wrong tree. 25, which may. There are some new removal cards on. Is that it on 25?
Are there?
Yes. So. Discard 1 card your opponent has in play. Stop any lead or finish.
oh man, I really hate
Wow.
the
That's
name of
even
that card.
that's really good.
Really hate the name of that card.
Smash.
Oh yeah, another smash. I don't even need backlash. I don't need crab meter 0. I haven't looked at these. I need to see. Swing clothesline, no ash.
Inverted half Nelson.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for them to fit like fire or burn in here.
Yeah.
Let's see the 18 is there going. Let's see. Skull claw, single leg crab, a fly leverage. Damn. Yeah, no good keywords there. There's not a abdominal twist, arm lock, illegal. Damn.
Trey. Okay.
I was supposed to say, if you need to get something, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'll pull them off. All right. So we got middling minions for the same double stop.
Yeah.
And then right now we have faces bargain up the wrong tree. I might still keep it on the 25, right?
Right.
If they're, I would either do it on the 26 or 25 because they're probably going to throw subs into you. So maybe put the dog there if you're going to move any of the double stops. Strike finish, pretty fucking good. Like,
Yeah.
Like, as far as one or fewer follow-ups is crazy because they can finally get a follow-up in play.
Yeah.
Boom, follow-up finish. And then it's 7-9, 6-8. Can't be mad at it. On a 10-8, nah, perfectly fine finish. Royal Ramble roll, 9-10 and 5-7. Shuffle one, draw one. 2 10s, decent. You'll live with it. The big fudge lock, 8-9, 5-7. If your opponent has no follows in play, you get 2 breakout rolls. So not excellent bonus, 8-9, 5-7, but possibly win off the 2 breakout rolls.
So this one has the same bonuses as the legendary Wait For It lock, which is your opponent's first breakout roll is -1 for every
Actually,
2 follow-ups.
Better bonuses. It's 5-8.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I always roll that grapple, so.
There you go.
Well, then there.
But the finished text catches people off guard sometimes. It literally turns itself into, if there's like 6 or 7 or 8, if there's 8, if you have max follow-ups and discard, if that's there, it's literally a Gargano no escape.
Yeah.
So how often do you actually get that though? Because you're going to have be more experience playing than theoretically building it. So
I've played it. I play it in the Wait For It's the Tornado, which doesn't really, the secondary doesn't really work, but I may have gotten the Gargano effect off maybe once or twice in the 8 years, 5 years I've had the competitor. So I defer to the fudge lock more because
you just automatically take the roll away.
Yeah,
or most of the time.
Yeah, slightly worse bonuses, but more likely to actually be alive.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's see. Yeah, Big Fun Lobby. I think it seems fun.
While we were talking about the old school or whatever, having those that like increases the crowd meter at 7 through 9, and then you just opens up running like the backlashed line.
Yes, Trey brought
and
that
then
up.
Then if you were going to do that, I would probably change the 19 and the 21 to increasing the stop text. Probably
So
stop text.
Tower.
Soul,
Yeah.
Which those are, if you want to run all the backlash with the ladder cards, I think that's fine too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can test out if you want to get more aggressive on your 4 through 6 with those stops there.
I mean, when I built it first, I was running ladder cards, ladder stops, and I was more playing aggressively than just waiting for it to be crown meter 1 stuff. So
right. But now we have cards that influence that. So
so I can kind of
But if you're doing that, I would probably also look at like running maybe a Tsunami Slam line, because you don't necessarily have to have the double neck vice because your stops are removing cards as well.
Yeah.
And it just gives you another way to actually have it live as well.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, I think it looks fun. The trying to
definitely nothing I thought about. I when I build them, I go more board control, like built. So like 17, 18 for me is the corner can run a line.
Mm-hmm.
The 7 I keep for rolling forearm because it's got because it has the art with my kids on it. So I'm kind of like
yeah.
And then
it's a great art.
Oh yeah, it is. And then it's fireman's carry, and then the 9 that blows up something.
So you just, instead of like a recursion on 8, you just have a double blow up.
Yeah, double blow up, and then at my 14, it's sidewalk slam.
Because you just give up the 7 already.
Yeah. I also run right now on the current build triangle stretch at 24, and hurricane clothesline at 22 for card draw. Hurricane is agility higher than strike.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just don't like those running in like non-book, just because I feel like I will always.
I don't like those in open singles. In tag, I feel differently on those because most of the time someone is not running double 10 skills. You occasionally get someone that does it, but most people try to kind of have it where they don't have a 20. But
I think Catch Twist Cake here is also being able to go get your best finish and go and get Alien Invasion.
Yeah.
like pretty cool. And as I say when I play Mimic, like if Alien's dead, then cool, top deck my finish again.
Yeah.
That it's going to be hard to stop. You have to be tech 9 or 10 or have an equal 8 to stop it aggressively. Yeah, I think it's fun, man. Yeah, because I've said, like, because you have poo-pooed the character for a while, and it's like, I think it's got legs. I just haven't built it.
Yeah, I've tried to build it. My deck building sucks. I'll be the first person to say that. My deck building is utter trash. I usually ask advice from Bombada and Boss with everything. So like I try and build, like the only thing I've built successfully that actually works is Lucha Ombre. And that's just all Super Lucha cards. So
it's Super Lucha cards, and it has Ombre in the name.
Yes.
Yeah. So
roll 10 to get better, basically.
Yeah, roll 10, do good, and have giant fucking hammer finishes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it. That helps a lot. Oh my god. Yeah, but I think now I want to. I either want to try playing it just because it's also like I'm more likely to play board control style as by me playing Dan in the past and Glamazon and stuff like that. Or you give it a shot, man.
I'm gonna after our show known as Talking Universe on the other program on the other channel. I'll probably build it. I have to build a couple other decks for one other game as well too. So
all right, yeah, no free hits.
Yeah, right. But yeah, I'll definitely give it a shot to build it. I don't know. Can you send me the list tray?
Yeah.
I think I should have all this stuff.
Yeah,
I should.
But yeah, I think it looks fun. I like doing this. It's like if people in the chat or whatever, if you have like either your character or if you have a character that you just want to try and make work, maybe a different approach than what you've tried before. Like,
I like this build a whole lot more than the Kung Fu Donnie Janela build that I had to build.
Oh yeah. We're not. And speaking of that, I'm not gonna spill time until Toju comes on. I'm sorry. I can't do that again. I can't go into what I've been cooking recently or some shit.
It's
yeah, Kung Fu Donnie Janela, man.
Oh,
terrible.
The only one that had a decent gimmick out of there was Dump, I think. But that's me.
Fuck that guy. Kenzie Page was fine.
Yeah, Kenzie Page was fine. And we're printing.
I keep forgetting it's fucking Jock EE. All right.
Yeah,
here we go, Trey.
Oh God.
Version 2, good.
I don't know.
So, this could be better now that people are running very carded discard pile stops, because now to differentiate your Smart Mark Sterling build from Colby's, Colby ran all of the buried discard pile stops because he figures he's going to draw off the bottom of the deck. So if you play this into him, be like, all right, eat shit. You're gonna bury a card for moving a card in discard pile because it's your card. Let's see.
I mean, with this, but with how it's worded, you would play the buried discard, and it would still trigger.
It's their card, I think.
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
it doesn't matter.
Sure. All right then. It doesn't sound that bad then. All right.
Because that's the same wording as Colby the Kid, and he draws off of the berry stops off them moving them.
Good call, and we're not going to tell Chris Pate that he can't run that shit. All right. Double bonuses, finish sub, no finish, +1 to the tech, so possibly 8 to a 10, 6 to a 10. Decent. It's on your 7/5, hard to hit. Grab the reins, +1 to agility, +2 grapple, bury cards, and bury cards, so they randomly bury one. Sounds good. Let's see. So that is 5 to a 7, 9 to a 10, and going to the whip V2, +2 to power, +2 to sub, 7 to a 9, 6 to an 8. It could be worse. I'm trying to think. Is there doesn't have any other logos. There's no generics that would make this better finish-wise, is there?
What's the strike bonuses?
Strike bonuses are 2 to the 7, 2 to the 6.
I mean, I would probably Bearcat drop kick, but
There we go.
have the 2 to the 5.
Kobe doesn't say their card.
Okay.
So yeah, that only works if the opponent move their own card. So that is the harder part. So very good against people running all the dog cards.
Yep.
Let's see. Other than that, a little.
I was going to say, Colby's when your opponent moves any number of cards from their discard pile to another location, you may draw a card. And he works off of Colby playing choosing a card in your opponent's discard part and burying it, even though your opponent is not moving the card.
So this is the one we're probably gonna have to think on if there's just a better way. Original Jockey. So this is because this is the nerfed version, and the paddock would work this way, or Jockey
Mombada.
Yeah. So this is the original gimmick. When your opponent moves any number of cards from the discard pile for a card gimmick, they randomly bury one card in hand.
Yeah, no, my thing is, on those, gas you up or whatever the bury, the opponent is not moving those cards, but that's not how it's been ruled.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah. All right. So we can think on this one. It's probably going to be a tough use case. It's probably going to be the 25 through 27, or if
it's depending on your opponent's deck building.
Yeah. Which, I mean, if somebody runs the split shoulder scissors or something like that. Wait, moves any number of cards from discard pile. So yeah, hit them with if they do a lariat.
Any kind of recursion.
Yeah, any kind of recursion. Yeah. So if they're not like a searcher or draw deck, if they try and recur, like it could royally fuck them over. I think this would be fine. It's just I get what you're saying though, because it is annoying to have a competitor dependent on your opponent, like it's strictly their cards. So sometimes you're gonna I think you probably still run the bury stops because you don't want them to get to pass and bury. You would rather have some cards in deck because it doesn't trigger off of pass and bury. All right, things to think about for next time. We have a goal in mind. Next time will be, bar none, my favorite intro video and music.
Really?
And probably outro music. Bar none. Like, we've had a dozen songs, intro videos all over the place. This is one of those things Dave has been working on for a while, and he wanted to have it ready for tonight, and he's just said, I straight up just don't have it ready. I want to put more time into it. So 2 weeks from now, stay tuned. I am so excited. Probably won't be able to monetize the video, but
that's never a good sign.
Yeah, we will love it just the same. So I will lay that teaser. And for those of us joining us tonight, 7:09 in the correct time zone. My brother is cooking something that smells way better than what he normally cooks because he's a vegan. And it smells like he's cooking bread or something.
Oh,
So now I am hungry. So I am going to go and get something to eat before talking the universe.
yeah. I will send you the thing once we get to.
I can talk about the Phoenix again.
Yes.
I love talking about the Phoenix. It's such a bullshit deck. I love it.
Let's get those 4 extra keywords for him. So
Let's go. I need to talk him into getting a 15.
Hey, you never know.
All right, Slammy.
He needs to decide that both players' skills are equal to their printed skills, and that's a great 15 for the Phoenix.
Yeah, tell you what, if we get
That's interesting.
let's print it for before Faction Wars, just in case we play the higher class or whoever plays the higher class and plays against Tag. I'm sure Chuck will enjoy that. He's not watching anymore because of AEW.
Oh,
This is a secret thing he can discover later. All right. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Watch Talk of the Universe tonight, since the host is kind enough to be on our show.
I mean, according to Bombada, I like sucking up people's time. So
Hey, let's see. Actually, you know what? I'll kill like 2 minutes. I got my prizes in for.
Oh, dope! Finally.
Yeah. No, not the one from a couple weeks ago where I won with Cherry Glamazon. All right.
Oh.
So I got definitely a porno reference pinned to the wall. We got Over the Top Dance Off.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Super Lucha, what number?
Super Lucha 22. Flip
22.
We got the aforementioned Union Sanctioned Firebombs. We got the prize card from the top 3 where it was Chuck, Trey, and I. We all picked Machine Gun Punches, baby.
You did.
Made it easy on them.
And then I got Trapezius Claw, which is 24. Let's see. And then I got 1 grand pack and 2 1 through 27s. Let's open up the grand pack, see what competitor we got.
All right. I'm going to head off, guys. I will see you a little bit later.
All right, man.
Bye, man.
Bye, man. What competitor we get? There's been some good competitors. This is definitely going to be a one that I've had before. Oh, the fucker just left. I got his son. I got Youngstar. How about that? Look at Possum. It's definitely Possum. When you roll 8 for your turn roll. Yeah, that's funny. Speak of the damn devil. Hey, the 1 through 27 is already better. Double Cross, Brain Games, Bob and Weave, Face Plant, Surfboard Slam, Elevated Sleep Roll, Thunderous Slap, Flying Slam, Building Blocks, Face Me and Fight, Double Dick Twist, hold it right there, Soaring Drop Kick, Double Stop, Chaos Undivided, the Detroit Brainwash Breaker, 15, Savor the Moment, Reverse Head Drop, Body Crush, Terror Strikes, love it, Hook the Top Rope, Well Scouted, hell yeah, Scratch, Blindside Back Breaker, Neck Place, Hammering Tackle, Game Time Drop, Unexpected, that's a good damn grand pack.
A lot of good cards in there.
A lot of way better than what I normally get. Ah, that's what it was. Damn it, Schmidt. That's what I was supposed to do. All right. We are going to the buy, sell, trade group. We are going to be spinning the wheel.
You got another TVA member to give it to this time?
No. That's why I'm spinning it, because Possum is threatening me with bodily harm if I do that with his. All right. Clear these. 1, Schmidt. 2, Schmidt. 3, Ron Frazier. 4, Schmidt. 5. This fucking guy bought all the spots. 6. Tim White. 6 and 7. Tim White. 7. Tim White. 8. Schmidt. Brian. Better hope that this 3 out of 8 don't land. All right. Click to spin. The winner of Hangman Adam Page is Brian Waitford Schmidt.
There we go.
Well, he did it. All right. Finally, the numbers finally panned out. Contact Kurt Volka for your AEW superstar, Adam Page. Hit the Buckshot Larry, the rite of passage, the half Nelson suplex. To everyone still watching, have a good night. I am hungry and I need something to drink. I've been talking for 1 hour and 15 minutes. Everyone, have a great night.
See y'all.
See ya. Let's see. We got an outro video. Let's see what an outro video we got. Tell you what, I missed this.
The recognized symbol of excellence in Super Show deck tech.